That's right, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. By popular demand.
I love it.
Thomas Meighan.
Who'd have thought that?
Who'd have thought that? I'd like to say
thank
you to lots of people, and I'm going to read some feedback to this show. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the podcast Extra. If you just listen to the Football Forum, we've been talking Vardy, been talking Claude, been talking Tillemans, and we are going to do that with Tom also.
Yeah.
But in this so far short series of programmes, I've got a few things to read to you that people have sent me on social media.
That's nice. I hope they're nice.
Of course they're nice.
No negative.
They're very nice. Ryan Edwards, thank you, Ryan. Whose idea was it to get Tom Meighan on the Football Forum? Make that person a Freeman of the City of Leicester. Thank you.
I really like that one.
Look forward to this every week. Love it. Thank you, Ian, Owen and Tom. What a great sport he is. Ian Moore says, more of these extra time Tom Meighan podcast specials, please. Superb stuff. Luke, tune into the Football Forum via podcast from Bangkok on a weekly basis.
Oh, wow.
Just to echo many others, the introduction and the legend of Tom Meighan makes the podcast an extra special listen. He's comedy gold and incredible passion for the Foxes. So a huge thanks to you. Tom Meighan on Radio Leicester. I killed a lion in his coat. Brilliant. Enjoyed that. Somebody says, I've got to tell you, these interviews with Tom after the Football Forum are a riot. Keep it up. Thank you, Dan. How much fun is the half hour with Tom? I find myself randomly laughing out loud almost all the way through. Quote, Prince, he's like a little Oompa Loompa, says Mark.
That's up there.
Mark Francis. Thank you. Final one. I thought the Football Forum on Monday was one of the best ever. The fans and pipes are outstanding. The comments, very factual and not emotive. By the way, you have to listen to Tom at the end of the podcast. He is hilarious. Someone sent me a lovely picture of half a brew that's got like half chocolate sprinkles, half nut from Mark B. Loving the extended Football Forum podcast with Tom, and click to link. Soak Records.
Soak Records,
SOAK Records. Shout out to the people of Soak Records. Wasn't sure about the podcast extra with Tom when it was announced. Now I think it's the best thing ever. Only Tom could go from talking about Craig Shakespeare to the next thing singing Shakespeare's Sister Stay With Me. So
I think you're doing all right.
I think you're doing fine.
I think I've passed the test, Ian. Yeah.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, gentlemen, for emailing or whatever you do. It's lovely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Tweets.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, you know what I'm like about that.
Yeah,
so,
and that's a wise idea. Before we move on to football, you're wearing a T-shirt that's got NASA on the top.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I believe in E.T. Spaceships, man.
Not a week goes by that you don't mention E.T.
I'm not married to E.T. Seems like it, doesn't it?
Home.
Ouch, yeah.
We're going to move your bodyguard's microphone a little bit nearer to you as well, because Steve is back in the house, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hello, Pop.
3 weeks ago, you will have discovered that this man is Tom's old school teacher, and he's back with us. Evening, sir.
Oh, good evening.
Great to have you back.
Well, it's lovely to be back.
Thanks for coming in.
Hanging on to the coattails.
No, keeping him on the straight and narrow. That's for sure.
I'm not at school anymore.
Got a couple of surprises tonight. Surprise number one is we're not doing songs, we're doing movie themes.
Right, okay.
You've chosen one, I've chosen two. You get to choose one of mine. I'm going to give you a choice of two for me.
Right.
You're going to enjoy that.
Could I play a song for Valentine's Day, though? Is that all right? Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
Good.
We need to get it in... What is...
Graham Gold. Never Let It Slip Away. I think that's his name. What a name, Graham Gold. Remember Gold Bars? McVitie's.
Never Let It Slip Away. Never Let It Slip Away.
They had a horrible version in the 90s, like a dance version of it, but this is the original, so it's great.
Right, Owen is onto that right
get
now.
onto that right now.
Whilst he's onto that, we will reflect on defeat for Leicester City against Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley. Yeah. It's yesterday as we record this on Monday. Thoughts?
I am not going to knock us, right? We were so good at Wembley. We could have scored 5 goals. Easily scored 5 goals. They were there for the taking again. Spurs, it was a bit of a false scoreline. But, you know, we keep saying the same thing, don't we? You know, Vardy was on the bench. There's reasons why that happened. They brought him on, and and he missed a penalty.
Where are you on the Vardy being benched?
It's terrible. Well, we're at
good move, bad move.
No, bad, terrible. We're at Wembley Stadium playing Spurs, and he's our best striker. What's going on? You know, and everyone will agree with me on that one, definitely.
Well, the crowd was singing his name.
Wow.
The crowd wanted him on.
He looked fuming. So, yeah.
And he came on and scored. Had a penalty save, but then scored.
I mean, we should have beat Spurs. They were there for taking, literally. They weren't that good.
And with that, are you a bit happier? Although Liverpool, Manchester United and Spurs, they've drawn, lost. Are you a bit happy because you've seen a bit of progress?
Yeah, we played amazing football. We kept possession, because that's Claude's idea, isn't it, to keep the ball or whatever. No, we looked threatening, and we, there was a difference yesterday without a doubt. And I even spoke to my dad, and he said, you know what, I put my hands in the air. I got it wrong. He was saying that the formation we played was perfect for our system against Tottenham yesterday, but the other times it hasn't been. But he got it right yesterday.
Yeah, because you've not enjoyed, like many people, 3 holding midfielders, 5 across the whole of the midfield. Yeah. Yesterday it was only 1 holding midfielder.
Well, the new signing.
And Tillemans was given a bit of a free rein. You said you like the look of him, young 21-year-old boy.
Great, man. It's what we're missing.
Belgian.
Oh God, I mean that's what we're missing. I mean creativity. The thing is, got to hold the ball up as long as you can. Let them sucker into you, and then hit them. You know,
pace.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were outstanding. That 3-1 wasn't a real scoreline. Spurs fans know that as well.
Yeah,
they'll never win the league anyway.
No, and there was only one player aged 30 or over in the outfield players yesterday. Only one player, Johnny Evans. Everybody else was under 30.
He had a good game. He did. Yeah,
he's looked good because he come in for Wes Morgan.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I love old Wes. Right, listen, don't get me wrong, but. There's a time and a place now, isn't there? You know, and he's an old horse, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's worked his socks off for us.
He'll be the greatest captain of the football club's
history.
history.
He won the Premier League. He lifted it. What do you want? You can't ask for more, can you? And you know what? And what a nice man as well.
Yeah, you met him.
He's a lovely chap. Yeah, he's lovely. Yeah.
Got time for a lot of people.
He's from Nottingham, I think.
He is a Nottingham boy. Won't hold that against him.
No one. He's not a red, really, is he?
Nah, he's okay.
Yeah, right.
But Vardy off. You weren't overly chuffed with. Damari Gray up front. Just it didn't seem a fit.
It's not. It's quite an incredible decision, really, to leave Vardy on the bench. We're at Spurs away at Wembley, Ian, and if you don't do it, you don't do it. Something going on in the dressing room, I don't know. Must be. It looks like it, because Vardy was very angry.
It does look like
it. And Schmeichel's quite angry as well at the moment.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Peter Schmeichel's had a few things to say as well. In the
again, he shouldn't speak about things like that. Not really. I know he's his dad and that, but like you got to keep that private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have that with your family in your industry? Do they try and keep kind of music quiet?
No. You must be kidding.
There's a new album out. Don't tell anybody. Down the Boozer.
That's pretty much right, yeah.
Signed a non-disclosure agreement. Uh-oh.
Pack it in.
It's out there.
All right. Yeah, I get it.
So are you giving Claude a little more time now? Can you see? I mean, Harvey Barnes came on and he had chances, Tom, didn't he?
My point is, we are 8 points off relegation, right? Has anyone looked at that properly and analysed it, and looked at it? It's not far off, is it? We won't get relegated.
I don't think they'll get relegated.
Never say never. I'm not saying we are, but we've won 4 games again, and it's like February, isn't it? I don't know. You telling me, Ian? How was Wembley anyway?
Palace, Brighton, and Watford.
Well, they're 9 points, then, aren't they? How was Wembley, Ian?
Wembley's weird. You know...
half-empty stadium.
Yeah,
horrible.
I described it on the air. It's kind of like, if you get a flight somewhere and then it's diverted or you land in the wrong place.
That's how you felt like you were in a
Yeah, you get off and you're like... So I did it. I ended up in Latvia by accident.
Latvia?
Yeah, you see, my wife and I were going from... And I don't know how good your geography is. We're next to a former teacher here, by the way.
He will
we
help
went
me.
from Stockholm. We were heading for Amsterdam. So you would think... east to west. Not much in it, or maybe a little north to south. It's kind of similar lines. Anyway, we went to Latvia, meant to go to Lithuania because the flights were cheaper, Thomas. I wasn't overly well paid back then.
I think we played Lithuania.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, more on that in a few moments' time. We ended up in Latvia. And we were landside, so we had to go through customs. And so I have been to Latvia, but I've not, have I? I've not really. I sat in the restaurant. Right. Mrs. had a beer. I had a pizza because I don't drink.
Yeah.
And then we got on the plane a few hours later. That's what Wembley feels like. It doesn't feel like Wembley. It's not really Wembley, is it?
It's gone.
The old Twin Towers was great, wasn't it?
It was, but club football at Wembley shouldn't happen. No. It doesn't feel like Wembley.
Absolutely.
I mean, why aren't Spurs at the new stadium yet?
Because they can't build.
Good.
It's true. They can't.
Get in the dozers from Fraggle Rock. They'll build it.
Down a Fraggle Rock. Lithuania.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look on Tinternet see if we can find?
I swear we
Kasabian
played it.
Lithuania?
Don't quote me on it, please. I'm not sure. Lithuania. Yeah, have a look. Here we go.
Kasabian in Lithuania.
Did we do it? What year?
Don't ask me for a year.
I'm not going to get... Go on.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's click this. Oh no, that's just some stupid bot. I don't know. You're gonna have to stand by on that one.
Might have fans of Lithuania. Don't you know?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Find tickets. There's lots of find tickets Kasabian links, aren't there?
Really? We ain't playing. I don't know anything about any gigs.
If you're buying
Serge
them,
ain't called me, so I don't know.
if you're buying them, sell them.
Yes, because I won't be on stage.
No.
We're not touring for a while.
No, and that would be a disaster. We're
Yes.
gonna.
You can see the fake Kasabian if you want. They're called Kasabian.
Oh, are they? They're any
Yeah.
good. Have you seen them?
Well, the singer's like me, but a fat, short version. So, so he looks nothing like me.
No.
And he tries to talk like me, like, he's like, hello, Leicester, and all that. All right, hands in the air. You know what he's like, and I talk on stage.
Yeah.
Sergio is quite a spitting image, though. The Serge version's quite near to the real thing.
Really? Have you seen them? Have you seen
I've
them
not
live,
seen
or have
them
you seen
live.
clips?
I don't know if I want to see them live. Would it be a bit weird?
Yeah, maybe. Owen?
I've seen them live.
No,
you've not.
That's
Yes,
a
I
lie.
have. No, I've seen the real Kasabian live.
Yeah, we know that.
And I've seen Kasabian live
What
as
are they like?
well.
Are they good?
They're actually quite good, you know.
Is he like me?
What's Tom like?
Very. You know how you do come out on stage right to the front. You kind of lean over on the speakers, sort of thing.
Yeah, of course.
He does that as well. But I agree with you. He's a little bit shorter and may enjoy one or two more cakes than you as well.
And the thing is, you know what I love as well? If I change my hair, he's got to change it. If I shave my beard off, he's got to follow me.
You should do what Riyad Mahrez did and dye your hair completely blonde on the top and see if you.
I'd
see
look
if you
cool with
cop-
blonde hair, wouldn't I? Proper blonde bleached hair.
You would, Tom.
Tom York Radiohead.
Talking of hair, later on.
Male pattern baldness, what?
No. I've had some of that, had it treated.
Oh.
I've not revealed this on the air yet, but I kind of am now.
At least you're honest.
No,
This is what it's about, getting it all out.
I've been to Turkey and had a hair transplant.
No, you didn't get to Turkey
Look,
for a hair
Owen,
transplant.
Owen.
He's right.
Is it? Come
I have.
on.
I have.
Did you?
Look at my hair, look.
So how did it... What do you mean, look at your hair? I can
My
see
hair.
it.
That's my hair. That bit on the side. Those fullbacks.
Where did they get
They've
it
been
from?
pushed on. They get it from the back of your
No,
head.
I told you get it from here.
Thomas.
Like Elton John.
They get it from the back of your head,
No.
and they put it in the top of your head like moving turf.
Good job.
Like moving turf.
It is. Owen.
It's true.
It's like moving turf.
Do you want to see some before and after pictures?
Yes, please.
You're going to have to describe them on the air.
Okay.
Stand by, everybody.
When was this, Ian?
This was in...
Last week.
It was in June of last year. So that's my before hair.
Oh dear, what's going on? You
I'm
right?
I'm losing it.
Literally.
Have a look at those. Have a look at those fullbacks.
That's not you.
That's me. That's my lid.
That's like an old man.
Tom, that's me.
Sorry.
That's me during
Yeah.
the procedure.
Were you asleep or awake or?
Local anaesthetic.
Is that lovely then? So you know what's going on. But
You don't. You can't. Yeah, you
You're kind
kind
of
of.
out of it, right?
That's afterwards. Describe what you can see.
I can't describe anything. That is off the scale. How serious you as well.
Yeah,
You
but
look
what? Describe to people what you can see.
like-
It's radio,
you-
Tom.
it looks like you've had sprinkles from ice creams. You know, flattened on your head.
Yeah. Well, that's 3,500 holes in my head.
What is it called? 1,000 sprinkles, whatever
Yeah.
they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? What do you mean?
3,500,
What, just
so they-
prick your head?
Yeah,
Sorry, no, literally.
they make a hole, a quarter of a millimetre in your head, and they put the hair follicle from the back of your head into
It
the
looks
top
great
of your head.
fun.
It hurt. It was 8 hours
Was it
long,
fun?
mate.
Was it
8
fun?
hours long.
Was it great fun?
No, no, it was not.
Well, you look better now.
Thank you.
You're very handsome.
Oh, God bless you.
Ian, I've
But
got
that photo's unbelievable. It's like a psycho killer or something. Have a look. Oh,
There you go. And then
Right.
it
Ian,
turns.
I've got a landing trip. I'm
Well, hey, there you go. Listen,
Hey,
I
look.
can sort you out with a surgeon, Steve, in
Goodness
Turkey.
sake.
Don't you worry about that.
Turkey.
And then eventually, there you go. You get that.
Whoa.
Finished product.
Finished product, mate.
Man at CNA.
Bums in the air, isn't it? Sake. Unbelievable.
You started it. hair
I didn't
transplant.
say anything. Did
Anyway,
No,
I was showing
started
you.
it.
No,
Go on,
because
go
I was
on.
showing you a piece of paper.
Why are you showing me wigs? Beatles. Yeah.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're going to have a quiz.
Who's who?
We're going to have a quiz, everybody.
Okay, if I get this wrong, I want sacking.
No, you
All
do
right.
not, because we have decided this week that we're going to play a little bit of this.
What is going on? Oh, I love this. I love it.
It's
Come
a
on.
bit of Mastermind.
Oh, I'd
Thomas.
love to be on Mastermind.
Chosen subject?
The Beatles. Here we go.
Who was the Beatles' first manager?
Brian Epstein.
Question number 2. What was the first song they sung in the United States?
Please, please me.
These are hard questions, by the
Please,
way. We have
that-
not gone for really
this
easy
is
questions.
not funny, is it? Is it? No, it's not. Please, please me, is it?
Are you gonna think again?
Yeah. Let me think. No. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you tomorrow. There you are.
We'll have
Oh, my
to see.
loving.
We'll have to see.
Right.
Next one. Who's standing between Oliver Hardy and H.G. Wells on the cover of Sgt. Pepper? We can maybe
Was it Gandhi?
we can come back
Is
to
it
it.
Gandhi or they had Hitler in there? Take Hitler out. Let him put him in on purpose. Right. I don't know. Oh, that's a hard one. That's mental. That
is a hard one. We'll come back to it. After the drum solo in The End, in what order are the Beatles playing their guitar solos?
I think John goes first, George second, and Paul last. Please.
Here are some haircuts. Here's a piece of paper I'm handing to
lovely.
you.
Right. So
Here are some haircuts.
George is at the bottom.
There is an order.
Right,
There you
okay,
can just see. Order 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just literally, for those listening, you can just see from the eyebrows up the hair. You can't see the eyebrows.
It's
You
like
can't see the
4
eyes.
flat caps. Look, kidding me. Right. That's Paul at the top. George is at the bottom. John Lennon second. Ringo third.
Give them again. So first,
Paul.
yes.
John. No. Paul. Ringo. Paul. George.
Yep.
John. No, Ringo. John. All right. Okay.
So what's your final answer? What's your final answer?
Isn't it?
Paul at the top. You can just about get Paul
We
at the
can't get a lot
top.
from that, can you? So
It's hard.
So,
But you've gone Paul, George, Ringo, John.
yeah.
Okay, the last recording session for Let It Be by
Yes.
members of the Beatles took place on the 4th of January 1970. Name the song from the album and the Beatle that was not in attendance.
Eric Clapton.
The last recording session
Hold
for
on.
Let It Be by
Yes.
members of the Beatles took place on the 4th of January 1970.
Yeah.
Name the song from the album and the Beatle
That wasn't present.
who was not present.
So it would have been John Lennon.
Correct.
Right. And the song would have been. He was there. He was there if we Let It Be. So
It was the Beatle that was missing was John Lennon, and the song that he missed was indeed Let It Be.
wow, he weren't there. There
No.
you go. Thank you. I know my stuff, didn't I?
Last one, Jimmy Nicol replaced Ringo Starr for a part of the tour in 1964.
Go on.
Where was his first concert appearance with the Beatles?
Amsterdam.
Close. It's in Europe. It's a bit
Come
further
on, help
north.
me out because Ringo had tonsillitis.
Good
So,
from you.
yeah,
but
yeah,
Bit further north.
Help me out, mate.
Think Casper Schmeichel.
Denmark.
Yes, whereabouts in Denmark?
Nah.
Steve?
Come on, Steve.
Steve?
Sit there, like, what, looking around. Help me.
you're doing me on geography.
Copenhagen.
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 Wonderful, wonderful.
I've been there. That's a very strange place.
Answers to the questions.
Okay.
Who was the first Beatles manager? It was actually Alan Williams.
Oh.
Was the first Beatles
Are you sure?
manager. Owen's currently tapping away and checking, but
I
according
thought it
to
was Brian Epstein.
according
Alan Williams was the one that got them the gigs at the Cavern Club. Sorry, and then he found them.
Okay.
Brian Epstein found the Beatles. Sorry.
the first song that they performed in the United States, you were quite correct, was "All My Lovin'."
Yeah.
The person standing between Oliver Hardy and H.G. Wells on the cover was Karl Marx.
I nearly said Karl Marx. It was in my head.
Karl Marx.
What, the socialist?
After the drum solo in the end, in what order did the Beatles play the guitar solos? It was actually
down.
Paul,
first, John, then George.
Paul, George, John.
The order.
Yeah.
I thought it was John first.
You were close. You were close.
Wow.
There was another. There was another tough one that I didn't chuck in there. In fact, there's two more. I'll put them in anyway. Who designed the album cover for the White Album? Any ideas? I thought this was a horrendous question.
Oh, Jesus.
No's an acceptable answer. I've no
I've
idea.
got no. Hold on. It will come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it?
I'm
Owen?
like,
I'm not asking you the question.
No, just to confirm, who was
The Beatles' first manager.
Who was your answer?
Alan Williams, according to the...
And your answer was
Brian Epstein. So what's it saying on there? No, see, we're confused now,
on
aren't we?
Wikipedia.
Uh-oh.
It says that the manager, the first mention of a manager is Brian Epstein, and that was moulding them into a professional act in around about 1962. But then later on, it does say that Alan Williams was the Beatles' unofficial manager between 1957 and
I'll give you the points.
1962. So
Thank you.
their
Come
first
on.
actual professional manager
That's what I meant.
was Brian Epstein.
I mean, loads of people could say we were their manager. You know what I mean? No, sorry. People could actually say I managed Kasabian, but who do you know?
Yeah,
See what I
true.
mean? Yeah.
And finally, who said, I love Beethoven, especially his poems? Which Beatle said that? I love Beethoven, especially his poems.
It's got to be the man in it. It's got to be. Oh, is it Richard Starkey, Ringo?
It's Ringo.
He told me off, for swearing.
Really?
He gave me a phone call, yeah. We played Leeds Festival. God, I can't remember when it was. And our old guitarist, Jay, was going out with his daughter, Lee Starkey. And he watched it live. And he went, No, Thomas, no more swearing on. I don't like you swearing anymore. I was like, it's Ringo!
Did he really?
It was a great show. Stop bloody swearing. I swear to God, yeah, I spoke to him. Yeah.
Starstruck.
Literally starstruck by Ringo, yeah. How wonderful.
Sounds like a character. Ringo, though, doesn't it?
Dad, Mum, guess who called me Ringo Starr?
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank called me. Thomas the Tank and the Fat Controller.
Brilliant. We are going to talk movies tonight.
Right.
Now, I know.
What kind of level is it on?
Well,
what we dream of? What do we love?
have you found Graham Gold yet?
it's Andrew Gold, and it's in your running order.
It's not, is it?
Is it? Is it in the running order? Where?
At the bottom.
Oh, Andrew Gold then, sorry.
It's all right, Tom. I'll accept your
It's
apology.
all right.
Lesson Dormer's in there.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
I don't know why, but for some reason, in fact, if I play this, does it stop the other show that's on the air
It's
playing?
a great tune. Please play it. Can I play it for my missus for Valentine's Day?
Is it the
Well, not this
Pavarotti?
one. No, not this.
No, it's a Pavarotti version.
We've heard that enough. It
We
makes
have.
me emotional. I start crying, so I don't need that right now.
Right.
Can we play the other Valentine's song, please, boys? Can we?
We can after we've discussed. Well, Owen, where is it in the running order?
Oh, what's going on?
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Go,
Sit
go,
down.
go,
Sit
go,
down.
go.
Sit down. Sit down.
All
Sit
right,
down.
all right.
Shall we play your song before we do movies?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Introduce a song for us and who it's for and why.
Hi, everybody. This is Thomas Meighan. With Bean Stringer and Owen and Steve Parker. I'd like to play this song and dedicate it to my lovely wife on Valentine's Day. It's called Never Gonna Let You Slip Away.
Yeah, she's good for me. I know it's gonna make me happy to never let it slip away. Oh, I know it's gonna make me happy to never let her slip away.
Not enough songs have saxophones on these days. Andrew Gold, Never Let Us Slip Away.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Hey, lovely. Thank you for
Beautiful.
that.
No.
Really appreciate that, mate.
Thank you.
That's for my lovely missus for Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's
everybody.
Day, darling.
Are you a Valentine's kind of person?
Again, it's more money in it, so again,
Yeah.
buying cards, you throw in the bin.
Correct.
You know,
Recycle.
have a meal. You have meals all the time with your missus, don't you? You don't have to make out, buy roses. You don't have to go somewhere.
No.
If you love the person who you love, you
Yep.
just do what you do, don't you?
They say romance is dead, Steve.
What do you
Never.
reckon, Steve? What about you?
I'm a true romantic, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ian?
I don't share it with anybody. That's the problem.
Owen, what about you?
Owen?
You're romantic.
Oh, what
Very private, ain't you?
What a question.
They are.
I think it's time we talk about something else.
What
Yes.
about you, Mr. Stringer?
Well, don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, to be quite honest with you, mate. It's just,
Yeah, it's money, innit? Clinton
Yeah.
cars make a fortune, innit?
Yeah, they do. Well, it keeps them alive because...
Keeps them alive, it bloody does, doesn't it?
Staying alive.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So next week, there's not going to be a Leicester City game to reflect on.
So what do we do?
Well, I thought maybe this is going to be dangerous.
Stop it. What do you mean it's dangerous?
This might not even make
This is going to be very romantic.
This might not even make the edit, to be honest. But I was thinking there's an opportunity here for you and I to do this bit of the show, do the show anywhere in the world. If anyone listens to this and thinks, yeah, come and do it in wherever. I don't know, from Tokyo to Texas, from Harborough to Colville, wherever. I'm not saying we're necessarily going to do it, but give us some ideas where we could maybe do the show from next week. Send us a tweet.
Yes.
Tweet me.
Yeah, I don't want to pick it, so let someone else pick.
Tweet me, I think.
Tweet me.
At
Tweety Pie.
at Stringer Sport. If you would like us to do this bit of the show wherever, listen, we'll fly first class to Singapore, mate, won't we?
Yeah, if you want
and I,
to, yeah.
We'll do that. That's okay.
That's just
the
a
Leicester
bus,
City Singapore.
That's a bus ride,
branch.
mate. That is. That's easy. That is. 14 hours is easy on a plane.
Owen's coming.
Owen, you come in.
If
Put
you're
you in a
going, if you're going first class, I'll go
Can we
economy.
pack
That's
Owen
all
in a
right.
suitcase?
Yes.
Fit him in, and
I've got
Steve.
your bags. I've got your bags.
Steve's
All
got
right,
his bags.
Oh, lovely.
Tweet me at Stringer Sport, and if there's a decent enough idea that's doable, we'll consider it. Send me a message at Stringer Sport. Where should we do the programme from?
It has to be in Leicester, doesn't it? Obviously.
Not necessarily.
Don't you dare
Thomas.
start venturing out to the Midlands. Should
Well-
we go to Stoke?
Avoid.
The avoid, yeah. Derby? Nah. Nottingham? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
No. Maldivian
You know
Island.
what?
Bora Bora, the Polynesian Islands.
Yes, I'm cool with that.
That'd be
Should we do it
beautiful.
from Amsterdam?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
not far away, in fact. Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to bring my missus, so that's the way it is.
Can you imagine?
No,
Man.
Actually, I've been to Amsterdam with you guys.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Wow.
A long time ago.
What could possibly go wrong? Hello, boss. Owen, where are you going on holiday this year?
Go on, say it. Owen.
I was tricked into going to Ayia Napa.
Oh, dear.
And Tom, I'm very much like you because I think everyone in this room's got relatively similar music taste, you know, like
Yeah.
rock and roll
Yeah, of
music.
course.
And my mates
yeah.
were like, do you want to go to Cyprus on holiday? I think it's in Cyprus, I think.
Yeah, it
And I was
is.
like, Cyprus, that sounds lovely. I'd love to go to Cyprus on holiday.
Classic.
And I was like, lovely little holiday. I was thinking beach bars, going out for nice food, couple of, you know, just having a nice sociable time. And then I was thinking, yeah, you know, we could maybe go out for a couple of nights. That's great. And then they booked the flights, and I was like, can you send me a picture of the links to the hotel that we're going to, lads? Yeah. Sent it over. Ayia Napa. Right. I don't think there's going to be many very nice beach bars there, do you?
No, when I
Thomas?
say Aya, you say...
I say I'm going home.
So you were quite disturbed by it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
quite,
is
again,
it-
the thing, Owen, it's for... Yeah, it's
There's not going to be
it's
any live music
No,
venues
it's not,
there,
it's
is
not,
there?
It's not my zone. Simple as that. Them places are not my zone.
Drum and bass. Drummond
I used to
and
have
make
Mickey, I
bass.
used to have Mickey Finn, DJ Clark. Used to love all that stuff.
Yeah,
I was a proper drum and bass head.
Were you?
Yeah.
In the 90s?
I thought I was cool as with my big earring in and my curtains and my bomber jacket from Formation Records, 5HQ. I thought I was the man,
Yeah.
honestly. Then you kind of go, yeah, it don't really sound that good anymore, does it?
No.
When you listen back, I was only a kid and you think that's awful
All
music.
part of your musical journey, Thomas.
It is, and that's why I feel like an MC on stage.
You found and you fell in love with rock and roll.
Rock and roll, yeah.
Like Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
I love rock and roll.
What, shave my hair off?
So you don't like any of that kind of pink, glossy, poppy kind of stuff, or do you?
I like Taylor Swift because my daughter Mimi loves that. I just keep moving. That tune, you know what I'm on about, don't you? You got no idea of you two. Look,
What song is it? Play it again.
shake it up, shake it up.
Oh yeah,
shake it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You know what I'm on about.
Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Shake it up.
Name the artist.
Taylor,
No,
Joan Jett.
no. Can't play more than 30 seconds, so you've got to get to the chorus
help
very
me
soon.
out.
Here we go.
I love rock and roll. Jukebox baby.
Britney Spears.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Britney.
So you're not having Britney at all?
Nah.
Favourite Britney Spears song?
It's got to be Baby, Baby. How was I supposed to know?
What a tune that was. Owen, favourite Britney Spears song?
I have a
What?
my soft spot for Womanizer is a good tune.
Womanizer,
Wow. You
womanizer,
kidding me?
you're a
Owen, what's
womanizer,
going on?
oh,
What about you,
womanizer.
Ian? No, nothing.
Hit me, baby, one more time. It's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Is it just 90s kind of
late 90s.
and the video as a you know the video.
What with the red? Well, she wore that red rubber dress on one of them, didn't she?
That wasn't hit me, baby,
I'm
one more time.
confused. That was the schoolgirl outfit, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
bit too much. Yeah, we'll leave that out. Yeah.
What was the red? What was the red? Go on, Brittany. No, sorry, Tom. Movie themes, then. We've got
Right.
movie themes. I want to talk movies with you because you bang into E.T.
Yes.
So I'm thinking
I
sci-fi.
think we established that, didn't we?
Yes, I think we have
Yeah, yeah.
every show.
Yeah.
You've chosen a movie theme tune, but it's not E.T. Incidentally, everybody. It's a bit of a curveball, and I like it. So is sci-fi your kind of thing? Are you a Star Wars nut? Are you a Star Trek?
I'm a Trekkie.
Are you?
Kind of. I'm a little bit repressed about Star Trek though, because I like it, but I won't come out and admit it.
Okay.
But I like Star Wars.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All that stuff blows my mind because it's just you escape, don't you? Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future, which is the best one?
Which two?
Because of the futuristic
Come
flying
on.
cars. Martin
What's wrong,
McFly.
chicken? What's wrong, McFly?
You chicken?
It's brilliant.
Hoverboards.
Oh man, the Mattel made by Mattel hoverboards, unbelievable. See?
Yeah, and he gets a
They're
sports almanac.
I'd love if they were real.
And they go back in time, putting bets on.
It puts bets on and
With
wins loads
Griff.
of money. Griff Tannen.
Yeah. McFly!
Hello, McFly. What's he say? What's he say to him in the film? It kills me. He's the granddad, you know.
Yeah.
Biff's the granddad, and
Yeah.
he goes, "It's leave like a tray." What's he say?
Yeah,
What's he say? Leave like a tray and leave, you dummy. Something like,
Let's make like a tree and get out of here.
Get out of here.
It's make like a
A
tree
tree
and
and
leave, you
get-
dummy.
That's what he says. Yeah,
He says it to
Great.
himself, though, doesn't he?
Yes, he
Back
does.
in the day.
He does.
Owen, have you seen the Back to the Future series?
Yes, a long time ago.
What?
Right, we need to have a movie night.
Yeah,
A
lovely.
movie night.
We've got popcorn night in here, boys. Be lovely.
That'd be very pleasant.
Yeah. It would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Back to the Future. So you bang
Netflix and chill with Tom Meighan.
Netflix.
Ooh, I've
I
got
don't
Netflix.
have this Netflix.
I like Netflix.
I don't have this.
That
Netflix.
is so good, isn't it? It's taken over, isn't it?
You're
so
into
good.
Netflix.
Yeah, I love it.
don't do the
Honestly,
Netflix.
I love it. I love it.
I don't have time for Netflix. I've got children. I don't have time for Netflix. God, I don't have time for the television.
Television.
What are you, silly? So, other movies that you might go and... What's the last movie you went to see at the cinema?
Mary Poppins.
Yes, you told us that a few
Yes.
weeks ago, didn't you?
Yes.
What else would drag you out the cinema? Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody at
I've
the cinema?
seen that. Of course, I've done that. I was singing it as well. And I sat next to my missus, and she were like, I was like, come on, getting off the seat. I'm like, you're not on stage now, Thomas. Relax. I got really involved. Yeah,
I bet you did.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You have problems with that, by the way? Life away from the stage, you know, that kind of...
Yeah, well, I do actually. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I miss the adrenaline, the feeling, being with the boys. Turn up to a venue, wherever it is in the world where we are. Checking the hotel. What time we on? You know, the whole build up. It's like my boxing ring.
Yeah.
See, I'm a boxer, and if you take that away from me, you're going to get frustrated, aren't you?
You ever worn a camera?
Pardon?
You ever worn a camera in the build-up just to see what you do, where you go?
Yeah. we put a watch on my wrist. 4.5 miles I do on stage.
Really?
Yes. How's that for you?
Incredible.
That's pretty. And singing at the same time.
That's
So
some calories, that, mate.
you got to sing from your vertebrae. and
Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
you know, some calories ain't the word, mate. Yeah, I'm always moving around quick, and I. So, but
Wow.
yeah, 4.5 miles. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. So.
But you miss the boys, miss that
Of
buzz,
course I
that
do.
stage.
Of course, well, it's my life, innit? You know, if you know, it's like anything. Once you take something away from it, from you know what you love,
Yeah.
what's your life, you really, really miss it. But the thing is, we'll be back.
Of course
you know?
you will.
Yeah.
Of course
Of course
you
we
will.
will.
It always evolving, Kasabian, as well. That's
Of
what
course
I always
it is.
think.
Yeah, but
As
I
a
mean,
band, you've
well,
always
that-
evolved.
Well, then my brothers, you see, and we're going to make another record soon, so which is great.
Good.
And I spoke to Serge not long ago, and yeah, everything's good. Everyone's just doing their thing, you see. And you got to remember, I've been in the band 23 years now. It's a long affair, isn't
Yes.
it? So
Good to have time apart.
of course it is, you know.
So, what else are we watching then? If we're watching some films, we're watching a
E.T..
bit of Back to the. Yeah, we've done ET.
Yeah.
We've done Back to the Future.
Can we watch a film about a shark?
If you want, which film about a shark would you like to watch, Thomas?
And his nickname was Bruce on set.
Okay, because
Jaws.
this is your theme tune.
Jaws.
Why have you chosen this theme tune?
Because I think what happened yesterday, reflects it.
Really,
Leicester
What,
City.
Leicester Spurs?
Yeah, reflects it.
How about that?
That's better than Mozart. Without a doubt. Forget Mozart. Listen to John Williams. That is unbelievably good. I do like Mozart, by the way, but...
Fact number 6 of CNN's 25 facts about
Sharks.
Jaws.
Yeah, go on.
The movie's 25-foot great white shark was played by 3 full-scale mechanical models.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Pulled on sleds. The crew nicknamed the shark Bruce.
Thank you.
After Spielberg's lawyer, Bruce Raymer.
There you go.
How
Why
about
do I
that, eh?
know so much about weird
Incredible.
things? It's incredible, isn't it?
I am going to let you choose
Yes.
my theme tune.
What is it?
Well,
I've got 2 choices.
You've got a choice of 2. Any idea? I've told you once
Go
my
on.
favourite film, so I wonder whether you're going to be able to have a guess. Do you remember my favourite film? No's an acceptable answer. I told you a couple of weeks ago.
No, I forgot. What is
That's
it?
okay, that's okay.
Dirty Dancing.
No. Top Gun. So you've either got...
Tigmab.
You've,
Is
it's
that
not,
really
it's
your
not,
favourite film?
Yes, it
Seriously,
is. Yes,
come
it is.
on.
It isn't Take My Breath Away, the song. It's the theme tune to Top Gun. Or you can go with, and the audience are screaming at their radios and phones right now, the theme tune to The Lion King.
Lion King. Wow,
That's how you do it.
that's beautiful.
Beautiful
What a
song.
wonderful song that is.
Love the film.
Yeah, me too.
Incredibly sad film at times as well.
Very, very sad. They're making another version, isn't
I
they?
think Lion King 2 came out. I'm not sure it was a massive hit.
No.
But I think Lion King 3 has just come out this year.
Yes.
I think. Lyricist Tim Rice was apparently working with Alan Menken on
Wow.
songs for Aladdin, invited to write songs, accepted the condition on the condition that they could find a composing partner. Menken was unavailable. Producers accepted Rice's suggestion of Elton John.
Wow, there you go then. There you are.
The use of the song "The Lion Sleeps Tonight in the Jungle," the
Brilliant.
mighty, in the scene with Timon and Pumbaa, it led to disputes between Disney and the family of a South African family. Essentially, they sued them for $1.6 million and settled out of court.
Oh, I didn't know that, Ian.
Well done.
Oh, thanks for that, Ian.
Well done to Disney and that family. And so concludes
Yes.
this week's podcast. We will be back next week,
Yes.
but we don't know where we're going to be, Thomas. We could be anywhere from the North Pole to Johannesburg.
Yes.
If the Leicester City branch, the South African
Why don't we do it
Leicester
at the
City
ground?
branch,
What about
yeah,
the...
it's only a mile away. It's a bit more local.
Why don't we do it at the stadium?
We do it at the stadium.
Yes.
Take an acoustic.
Yeah, might
some
might
songs.
do if you're lucky.
Get a little audience in the media suite.
If you want to do that, yeah.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, if you can speak to your boys at Leicester City.
I'll speak to the football club.
Yeah.
We'll do it in the media suite where Claude does his press conferences.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
You sit unless Singapore first class comes in the next few days. If it does, we'll probably go to
you
Singapore.
know, Japan's nice.
Konnichiwa.
Arigato.
Yes.
Yeah. You know all that, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
we did that. If that doesn't happen, we'll do it at the stadium. Owen,
What do you reckon, Owen?
like that?
Sounds very good to me.
Take a little acoustic. Although Owen's learning to play the guitar, so he could play guitar for us.
Owen, I can try and help you. Honestly, I mean it. I'll be, you know.
Chucked you under a bus there.
That
haven't
is
I, pal?
massively chucking me under a bus.
Yeah,
He is
that's
learning.
not fair, is it?
But he's learning properly. He's got a tutor and everything. Paying a tutor is obviously overpaid.
Good. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Tell him, Owen.
Overpaid.
Tell him, Owen.
I'd like to put a plea out. I don't think I'm overpaid. Shall
So what do you reckon? We'll do the show next week, possibly from the King Power Stadium.
I tell you where would be acoustically good to do it?
There we go.
Maybe in the stands?
In the stands, empty.
Okay.
On the pitch?
No, I don't see that. The dressing room would acoustically
Get me a
be
tracksuit.
interesting.
Get me a Adidas tracksuit. I walk in with big trainers. Like Birchinall.
Dressing room acoustically would be good, wouldn't
Very
it?
good,
Do you know what? I talk about Leicester City in the stadium and that. It's so amazing, the memories. They were our dressing rooms. Like
The dressing rooms were your dressing rooms.
yes, that's what's sick. You know, it's even funny when we played Victoria Park. Our dressing room was next door, the Montfort Hall. They were our dressing rooms. You can't get better than that, do you? So
No,
I
brilliant.
just thought I'd throw that in
your
there.
dressing room next week could be. Thank you,
toilet,
Steve.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve,
Could be
yeah.
a boozer encounter store.
Yeah, probably.
It could be the Kazi at the King Power Stadium. We could be in Tokyo.
It could,
This time next week, Thomas.
and it could be outside in the cold, next to Marilyn Monroe out there.
So no game. Look forward to it.
Yes, mate. Thank you for having me in. Bless you.
The Football Forum.
BBC Radio Leicester Sport.